In this video, I would like to talk about the disadvantages, the pitfalls of thematic investing. It has several advantages. It equally, have drawbacks we want to consider in this presentation. Thematic investing, while offering several benefits, also comes with its own set of challenges. So here are some key challenges associated with thematic investing. Number one is trend uncertainty. Trend uncertainty. When we talk about trend uncertainty, we're going to equally include market timing as well as trend longevity. And in the aspect of market timing, accurately predicting the future success, of a team can be difficult, and trends may not develop as anticipated. It may not turn out as planned. And not only that, we consider trend longevity. Some teams may turn out to be short-lived or less, impactful than expected, affecting long-term performance. And number two is over-concentration risk, and this involves sector concentration as well as volatility. All right. When it comes to sector concentration, investing heavily in a specific team can lead to over-concentration in related sectors or industries, increasing risk of the team, faltering. By the time you get over-concentrated, normally, you over-concentrate in a particular team, it's never a good investment practice at all. The volatility here, in this case, teams can experience higher volatility if they are concentrated in emerging or niche markets. In an emerging market, you have a higher than normal level of volatility. Same thing is applicable in a niche market. It might be highly volatile. Number three is some data and research challenges. Data and research challenges. These incorporate, lack of comprehensive data as well as research complexity. When it comes to lack of comprehensive data, reliable and comprehensive data, on the performance and impact of specific teams can be limited. It's difficult to be able to assess the impact of a given team because of paucity of data. And we also want to talk about, research complexity. Thorough research is needed to accurately assess the potential of a team and identify the best investment opportunities, which can be complex and resource intensive. So it's complicated when it comes to research because of the nature of this kind of investing. Number four is greenwashing risk. Greenwashing risk. This involves misleading claim as well as detection difficulties. When it comes to misleading claims, companies may exaggerate their involvement in the team or misrepresent their contribution. A practice known as greenwashing. They can tell you what is not real. So how do you ascertain whether what they're telling you is true or not? That will lead to detection difficulties. So identifying and avoiding greenwashing requires careful due diligence and can be challenging. It can be very difficult to detect whether the company is stating the facts or is not. Number five is market sentiment and speculation. Market sentiments as speculation. This involves speculative investments as well as sentiment fluctuation. When it comes to speculative investments, thematic investing can sometimes lead to speculative behavior where investments are driven more by hype than by fundamental analysis. Not only that, when it comes to sentiment fluctuation, market sentiments can heavily influence the performance of thematic investments, leading to a potential volatility. Number six is limited investment opportunities, limited investment opportunities. So in this case, you consider niche markets as well as some access issues. So when it comes to niche markets, thematic investing may focus on niche markets with fewer available investment options, potentially limiting diversification and liquidity. And in the case of access issue, some teams may involve investment in private or emerging markets that are less accessible to individual investors. There's that particular barrier, accessibility to individual investor in this context. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Number 7 is long time horizon requirement. Long time horizon requirement, which involve patience, is needed, as well as delayed returns. So in this case, patience is becomes a very important virtue, because thematic investing often requires a long-term investment horizon, to realize the full potentials of the team, which may not align with all investors' time frame. You have to be patient and maintain a long-term horizon to allow your team to eventually gain acceptability and bear, fruits at the end of the day. You have delayed returns. The full impact of a team might take years to materialize, leading to delayed returns and potential frustration. You have to make up your mind to take a long time view. Number 8 is performance measurement. Performance measurement, which involve comparative analysis as well as an impact attribution. So when it comes to comparative analysis, you have to measure the performance of thematic investment relative to traditional benchmark. Can be challenging. How do you compare, metrics in in a traditional investing and in a thematic investing? It can be somewhat difficult to assess. It can be challenging, to say the least. When it comes to impact attribution, linking financial performance directly to thematic factors, can be a bit complicated, making it difficult to assess the true value of the team. Is it worth it, or is it not? They have number 9 is regulatory and political risk. Regulatory as well as some political risk. So under this particular criteria, you have changing regulation as well as political influence. When it comes to changing regulation, thematic investments may be influenced by regulatory changes that can affect their attractiveness or feasibility. Then political influence here, have to do with political shifts and policies can affect the effectiveness and sustainability of certain teams. Then number 10 is complexity and integration. Complexity, when it comes to integration, which involves portfolio management as well as balancing team. So when it comes to portfolio management, integrating thematic investment with traditional investment strategies and managing them collectively can be complicated. You have traditional management, you have thematic investing in the same portfolio. It is a difficult task, actually. You also consider balancing team thematic investments with other portfolio components requires careful consideration and ongoing management. To balance teams might be a bit strenuous, so it will involve management on a continual basis. Number 11 is expertise and knowledge requirement. Expertise and knowledge requirement, which incorporates specialized knowledge as well as resource demands. In this context, successful thematic investing requires in-depth knowledge and expertise in the chosen team, which may not be readily available to all investors. Number the same number 11, the other aspect is resource demands. So analyzing and managing thematic investments can require significant time and resources. Is kind of resource intensive and and time consuming compared to traditional investing. So if you consider all these disadvantages and pitfalls or drawbacks, and you feel you can still, undertake or adopt this kind of investing, I think it's a very good venture.